Alright, you can see my screen now, right? Everyone? Sandeep?
Yes,
Yeah, okay, great. Okay. Sandeep, just kind of a recap we are doing first before we starting our new message, okay, for CAMT 56. So whatever we have learned till date, because currently we are taking currently session of day 35. Okay. So whatever we have discussed till day 34 daily 1 hour session, we are going to discuss today first, and then we can start next up with this one. Okay. So mostly focus what we have given, that this kind of a training, that this is such a basic and depth level I created, so everyone can understand it from basic. Even I have given these sessions for non IT people as well, who are in the back end support, or who are in the HR side, or who are on the doing the talent management as well. So they also try to get help of this session because it's such a minute level, right? So whatever we have discussed till date, till day 35, we'll discuss quickly now. Right. So first of all, we have discussed what are the different, what is the payment terminology, who is the key person in the payment when we are doing any kind of transaction, who is payer, beneficiary, what are the checks method, cash methods, wire transfers, okay, electronic payment. So in detail we have discussed about, I think, 3 to 4 sessions we have covered on the basic parts only, right, about transaction. Then we have discussed the key terminology about the payments, what are the nostro payment, vostro payment, okay, the intermediaries payment, okay, different payment methods like RTNS payment, automation payment, and RTGS payments. So we discuss in lot, because this kind of concept only we are going to help when we are discussing the nostro and vostro payment in CBPR payment, right? So at that time, so we discuss these things in very detail. The RMN relationship means relationship between two banks is there or not. If it is not there, then we have to involve corresponding banking system. So this concept basically we discuss in initial methods for nostro vostro things, right? Then we discuss different payment methods, then types of transactions, okay, near real time, honors, offers, okay. So this kind of transaction is helpful when you are doing internal transaction, for example UPI internally. But if you are doing CBPR transaction, mostly that is helpful. So my mostly the training is around CBPR countries, swift payment only, which are moving outside of country, because that's only have a great scope as compared to that. Although we have NPCI is great doing job here in India, but honestly speaking we don't have many projects in IT companies from NPCI. NPCI is very small, providing the employment for people, but also that also a very less packages for NPCI, which has got in Mumbai. NPCI means National Payment Corporation of India, which is used for sending your IMPS payment and your UPI payment, right? So these people, but from package point of view, and can say getting a good long term relationship, right, long term job, this swift payment only very important from us, right? Then after this we discuss about what are the basic part of CBPR payment, like messaging, clearing, settlement, all the flow we have discussed in detail, right? RTGS payment, RTS payment, what is the role of a clearing house, what is the role of a settlement house, okay, like RBI is doing everything. This kind of discussion we did, and trust me, every discussion we have taken 1 to 2 hours. So the thing, the slide is just helpful for you to understand what things we have covered in this one. Then we started discussing about the old messaging system, which is ISO 15022, which is called message text or empty messages. We learn in depth all the message series 1, MT 101, 102, 103, 103, STP 195, 196, 199, right? Then we discuss about series 2 message, which is bank to bank. So there are different messages, MT 201, 202, 202 cover. So those messages also we discuss. Then we discuss about series 9, M9040, 950, 901, okay. So those 910, 900, Those are the message we have discussed. Typically we discuss the customer to bank payment messages, bank to bank payment, and at the end notification and statement payment. So we discuss that thing from the empty point of view. These sessions from series 1 to series 9 we take around 14 days. So 14 days, every hour, every day 1 hour the session. So we discuss in detail of that one. Right, so we discuss on that part. Then we discuss what is the basic structure of the each and every message and how this is when. And when we are learning these things of the structure of the message, what are the possible interview questions has been asked to crack the interview. So that also we have discussed in each and every session of this one, right? And those sessions are like knowledge is important. I do agree with this, but before getting a job or before getting a knowledge is just will take you to just brain your mind yourself. But without cracking the interview, right, nobody can ask you on these things. So cracking interview also important. So each and every sessions we give around the cracking interview points, the cracking interview questions, what are the different questions have been asked and how to answer them. So that also we are discussing typically series 1, series 2 and series 9 only. So mostly the most important message we have taken around 3 hours for that, which is MT103 and its significance of with MT103 STP MT202 cover. We discuss that part. Then, then we discuss whenever you are processing the payment, what are the things comes into the picture. And for example, any payment engine is there. There are many payment engines are available in the world, specifically which is the most famous one, GPP. So GPP. Then we have banks. We have BA and CS banks from FlexCube is there. So these are the payment engine. How this is work, and when you are this sending a payment, receiving payment, what are the different modules are being called while processing the payment. So we discuss end-to-end flow for this one. For example, accounting reconciliation, cash management, fees and charges. So when you are charging a fees, who is going to bear the fees? Either beneficiary is going to bear the or the sender or the receiver, or it is done by the settling itself only. So that kind of thing also we discuss. When your payment is in fraud management, means your payment is in that having some bad words in that, or some bad countries or bad people name, or account has been frozen. So those kind of thing also we have discussed, that how to handle such kind of payment and how to stop it. There is a clause, there is a settings is that provided in Swift payment. To that also we discuss. Then exception reporting, immediate payment to the failure, so repair queue, how to solve it payment, okay, how to correct it, what is the role of correction, who is doing this thing, back office people, front office people, that kind of thing. Honest offers payment means within the same bank, outside the bank. Then payment return versus payment reversal, that also we have discussed. Then Swift and SEPA part, right? So those part also we are discussing in detail. Okay, then we started discussing on the different part of security messages, okay, especially security messages and ISO 15022 and its purpose. Already we discussed this part. um, so what are the advantage of ISO 20022? What are the advantages of ISO 15022? So those sessions typically take nowadays that information is already available to everyone, because November last year 25 it's already been migrated everything. But still, how this is migrated, that knowledge we required, what is the approach for doing the migration, like to like migration, big bang theory. So that thing also we have discussed in detail on this. Then we discuss in detail the structure of any MT103 message, how the MT103 messages look like, or any MT202 or any MT messages. We discuss in detail what are the significance of each and every block, then each and every field of this MT103. We have done walkthrough of that also. Right, then we have discussed different empty messages which I already told you, right? And category 1 message, category 2 message, direct debit messages, multiple customer credit transfer. So those are the category 1 message we discuss. In a similar way discuss category 2 messages as well. Okay, these are the just flow of this payment flow, right? How this category 2 messages are look like. So this is 101 201 202 cover bank to bank transfer. Those we discuss. Trust me, this take too much time. I'm explaining in fast because I have to cover now ISO 20022 message also, which is planned this session for today. This is category 9 message, then cash management messages. So we discuss in detail. Then we started discussing on the ISO 20022 messages. For ISO 20022 message, this is totally new message, right? So what we have done, we have learned in detail all the elements. There are around 600 elements are there, mandatory are 200 only. But if you compare to empty message, this only have 40 text message are mandatory. So we discuss in that also in detail. Then what are the advantage of or significance of using ISO 20022? We discussed that part. Then there are different messages. Pain message we yet to discuss now, but this is our in scope, Sandeep, for your remember. We haven't discussed message. We discussed packs message in detail. All the packs clearing messages we did. Packs 4, packs 8, packs 9. Okay, packs 2 message. And currently, yesterday we have finished about CAMT 52, 53, 54. Three messages we have finished on Thursday. Yesterday was off. And from today we are going to start CAMT 56 and CAMT 29, which are the cancellation message, right? Then we have also discussed there are different products of Swifts available in the market, but people are not aware of this because they are not working on this. So one of the famous product of Swift is called Swift GPI. Every bank is using this product to track their payment, to track the transaction throughout the world. So we have taken a 1 hour session completely for how this payment is tracking happen, how this bank is helpful. Okay, with the help of messages, with the help of flow diagrams, we discuss on this as well. Swift GPA. Okay, so these are the part we have discussed in our till now in session. These are the messages we have covered till date. There are many messages like direct message, inbound message, MT102, MT103. So this is the vast syllabus of this one, right? We discuss in detail of this one. But currently we are focusing today our main session, main part from today, which we are going to discuss. That is now, and still we haven't finished. We haven't finished. We still need more. I think 6 to 7 session to complete this one because it's taking. We are going in so much in depth of this.